And my challenge, by the ancient laws of combat, we are met at this chosen ground to settle for good and all who holds sway over the 5 points.
All right, we're finally live.
All right.
Oh, it took forever. Yeah, I don't know. Now that I look at myself with the long hair, and like I get like when people from the 70s looked at themselves later in bell bottoms and like with the long hair and the mustaches, and they were like, no, we can never let that happen again, you know. And they were just like, no, we need to straighten up this world. Like all the hippies and all the people in the 70s who had long hair, bell bottoms, did drugs, disco, dancing, good times, and they looked like fools while doing it. When they grew up and they got into power, they shut that shit down for everybody else. They were like, fuck no. We made all the mistakes for you. And everybody was like, no, but we want to do that too. We want to do drugs and dance. And they were like, no, trust us. We already did all that. It leads nowhere. It's going to lead nowhere for you. So no, you don't need to. All right, illegal. It's illegal. How about that? It's illegal. They became parents. And the hippies from the 70s became parents, and they were just like, oh, no. You can't have fun like us. Because we know it leads to this, to like nothing, like nothing.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like, what do you mean? Like, you all have jobs and political power, and you guys own things, and you guys turned out fine. Why can't we? Well, yeah, but like, we would have been better. We could have had more. We could have had more. We could have had the world. We could have had the world and everything in it, Frodo. And so he banned it,
You hardly had facial hair, too.
Yeah. I barely had facial hair. It was very clean. Yeah. That was the hippie days, Now I'm clean cut.
Oh, I love
like this right here. Like I'm literally in less than 3 hours, I'm getting a beard trim and a haircut because this is way too long. This is way too long. What the hell is going on here? Goddamn hippie. No. But I get it now. I get it though. Like, now that I'm a grown up, like, 4 months ago, the child, that insolent child who Westside was 4 months ago. Well, I took that little fucking child out back and shot him quicker than Old Yeller. All right? I put that fucker out of his misery. I was like, that childhood shit is over, buddy. No, we're thinking, we're an adult now. We're an adult. I'm an adult now, all right? I am an official adult now. And it feels fucking good. Officially. Like, we've gone to several concerts and shows and gone to public shopping. You go to malls and places where a lot of hustle and bustle are, and, somewhere where you're put in a position where you're around different classes of people and different races of people and nationalities of people, not just around your group who knows you. And so I get put in these situations in public, and I find something new happening to me. When I have Brittany, my pregnant girlfriend, on my arm, and I'm walking around places, I get new respect from black dudes. Because it's something I used to try to get before. I tried to get it, and I wouldn't get it because they were just like, why is this Mexican dude nodding at me? I'm like, nah, what's up, brother man, what's up, hey, right here. Oh, wait, hey, come closer. Yeah, no, I just wanted to let you know, my grandfather is from Africa. So, I get it, It being the struggle, I get the struggle. The black man struggle. Yeah, me and you. Oh, why are you walking away? And so, like, I constantly, okay, when I was a kid, my mom always, would show me pictures of my grandfather who's from Algeria, and he looked to me very African. He looked to me, she had me convinced that he was Uncle Ben, like from the Rice Box.
Did she really?
Yeah. And the cream of wheat and that dude, she would make, and she would be like, look, this is your grandpa, this is Jiddy, and I'd be like, oh, it's Jiddy, because it was a black dude, and I was like, oh yeah, fucking Uncle Ben's my grandfather, yeah, whatever, you know. And so black dudes where I go, they don't know my history, they don't understand this. I grew up with this. They just see what everybody else sees. Fucking Mexican. You know what I'm saying? They see Mexican person. They're like, hey, fucking Mexican. Hey, excuse me, por favor, Juan. I'm sorry, I don't know Spanish. Por qué no español, Juan? Because I'm Native American. And so black dudes just see like a brown dude. They don't see another black dude, which I'm not another black dude. You know, I'm mixed race, but I have African in me. Turns out, not even Algerian. My mom was like, "Oh, you're Algerian, and then she did a DNA test, and it's like, "Oh, you're like this much Algerian. You're actually Sudanese." My grandfather was actually Sudanese. He didn't even know he was Sudanese. He grew up his whole life because he grew up in Algeria. He was like, oh, I grew up in Algeria. I'm Algerian. That's like me growing up in Oregon. I'm like, oh, I'm oregano. Yeah, that was a good joke. I got that one. Yeah. So, you know, throughout my life, elementary school, high school years, in jobs throughout life, you know, I would do this thing where I would forget, you know, I would just be like the teachings of my mom, and like we watched A Different World, Cosby Show, Martin, like she was like, oh, this is an American Family, and I was like, oh yeah, black family, American Family, I'm black too, right? And so I get into rooms with other black dudes, and I do this shit where I'm like this. I'll see another black dude across the room. I'll see, hey, there's a black dude right there. Hey, what's up? And I'll go like this. Hey. And they look at me like. And then they talk to the person next to him who's like a real black dude. They'd be like, hey, what's this motherfucker looking at me? Hey, this motherfucking Mexican dude over there looking at you, bro. You know, like. And so I've gone through this my life where I'll get, and I'll be like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, brother? You know, and they'll be like, what's up with you? And I'll be like, oh, and then I have to start, oh, my bad. I'm not Mexican. My bad, dog. Yeah, hey, you thought I was Mexican when I walked up on you. Nah, man, I'm not Mexican, man. They'll be like, what are you, Persian? No. Well, I don't. Then it's like, then the explaining comes, you know, the embarrassed Arab. No, my friend, I am not Arab. I am a Persian like you. Hey. No, I'm actually Algerian. You know, I'm from North Africa. North Africa? What the fuck? Oh, so you're Arab, yeah. You're from, yeah. Are there rhinos and giraffes? No? Okay, yeah. You desert. Yeah, all right. Anyways, we go out in public now, and I got a pregnant girlfriend. Black dudes give me hella respect. I walk through and normally, you know, like, and then a black dude sees me and sees I have a pregnant girlfriend. He's like, hey, what's up, brother? Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, brother? How long? How far are you? Well, yeah. What you? Oh, you having a daughter? Cheer, bruh. I got 2 daughters, son. Cheer, what's up, bro? Yeah. You in the daddy club, brother. That happens. Yes. Now, and I'm like, oh my God, yes, I'm finally getting what I've craved my whole life.
Yeah, it does happen.
It happens, and it's nice.
Very clever. Now, who has my father? Uh-oh. Someone had some daddy issues. Nothing could be my father from the truth. Who? You said my father. No, I didn't. How? Did not. Shabba. For me, this is a dad issue. Dead issue. Dead dad. Dead me dad. Daddy didn't love me.
But yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. I'm getting the respect I finally deserve. It makes me feel established finally, you know, like a grown up. Like I seriously am starting to finally, I think like when I think throughout my life, like adults that I've seen, I try to figure out like there's people I've grown up with where there's a trajectory where they were growing up and being youthful and they were growing, and then they stop, and then they become, not like it's a bad thing, but they stop the growth and they start maybe being a parent and helping someone else grow, and less growth in their life. You know, they still might excel at a job or a skill, but there's less experimentation. There's less need for that. When you're younger, you need to go out and have these experiences. Then you get to a certain point where, you know, then it's like, well, I need to make sure this other person has these experiences, you know, and I wonder, you know, if that's going to be happening for me, you know. Well, I think a lot of this is going to be the experiences that I want her to have are going to be experiences. I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
For the next 18 years, you know, 16 years of her life, you know, like if I want her to see Italy, I'm going to Italy with her, you know? And so, you know, by that standard, I'm not missing out on anything in any way, you know? It's not like I'm not like one of those skeevy dudes who like wants to do nasty shit in other countries. You know, like, oh man, you fucking can't do anything anymore. Like, what can't I do? You know, like what? Oh, guys would always say like, oh, you're gonna have a girlfriend. Oh, you're gonna get married. Oh, your life's over. You can't do this. You can't do that. I'm like, what? I can't what? Like, fuck prostitutes in Las Vegas? Because, my man, I wasn't doing that anyway. Like, I can't what? Like, I can't what anymore? Like, okay, yeah, I can't have sex with, like, hundreds of random women. I wasn't doing that anyway. I was looking for matches, and it just wasn't, I was looking penub. So it's like, all these people are always like, oh man, now you're having kids, oh, your life is over, oh. And I realized, like, the whole time it was coming from either people who never had kids, so their vision of having children was your life being over, or it was from people who were already terribly miserable in their situation, you know? And you know, it was like it was gonna be a failure anyway. Like when you went into it like that. Mm-hmm. Whereas like I've seen a lot of couples that fail. I've also seen a lot of couples that make it work. Not even make it work, it just works. Like you see them and you're just like, damn, they're happy, everything goes right. And throughout their life, they just they just happen to be a good couple. Everything went well, you know. I don't think we're one of those couples, but I think like, you know, if we could, I'd like to find one of those couples, you know, like Dr. GTI and Kim. If we could like hang out with them more and like study them, and you know. Spend more time, you know, on their, you know, on the couch, and you know, take notes. No, I'm very like, we wake up all the time, and you know, I kind of feel bad sometimes because we're very loud and we joke and we're constantly just like, I imagine that it's annoying for anybody else.
It was annoying for Ayla.
I mean, it was annoying. Yeah, my sister who was our roommate for a while was just like, yeah, it's fucking. It was very. I moved the fuck out.
Yeah, she was with us.
I mean, yeah, and when people were in public, like I noticed people like look over and they're just like, oh my god, why is this chick keep laughing? And I feel bad. I'm like, oh my god, she keeps laughing because I won't stop saying funny shit. And it's this cycle, and I feel, I just feel, and so we're here in our little world. We have our apartment and our spaces that we go to, and we fill it with laughter. We're constantly like, even if it's just us from morning until late at night, we're cracking each other up, and we're just doing crazy stuff, and like, and it's like, I'll go and take a shower, and I'm just trying to like get away from the madness for a moment. And then like, as soon as I'm in the shower and I'm like, I'm sitting on the toilet, I'm throwing mud, And I looked for the fart sound effect. I didn't find it. I looked for the fart sound effect real quick. I didn't find it. And all of a sudden I hear, Alexa, play Donde Está Santa Claus? And I hear her dancing around the apartment, singing I hear all this shit, babe. I hear it all going on. It's not...
I tried to turn the volume down. I didn't know you could hear me.
It's thin walls. There's thin walls. We hear everything. We hear everything. Mamacita. She's dancing around. That's not enough for her. Oh, play Feliz Navidad. Oh, we're going into the doubleheader here. Like it doesn't stop. It's not like an act. Like it's not like an act where like I go away and then like, and she's like, looking at a map of targets to bomb around the city. Like there's no double life happening here. Like once I go away, she just becomes just like she's like, oh, okay, he's gone. Now I can actually act goofy. Oh, shit. I was holding this in for so long. Oh, thank God. I can finally be myself. Mamacita, ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? I'm listening. I can hear everything. I'm like, what is going on? It's wild.
Did you hear me get mad when she couldn't play the whole song?
Oh, yeah.
I was pissed.
I love it. It drives me crazy. Then the song doesn't play, and then she's like yelling, and it's just great. I love it. I'm listening to the whole thing play out, And she loves these songs.
I do.
She loves Mexican, Spanish Christmas songs.
Yeah. I want to find more, but I don't... Like, I like the ones that have some Spanish and some English.
We got to talk to a Spaniard or a Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lest anybody take offense to that, people from Spanish are actually called Spaniards. So, as bad as it sounds. Yeah.
Well, and like my brothers, they're from Costa Rica, but they don't introduce me to songs.
They don't? No?
No.
They don't listen to that shit. Your brothers from Costa Rica, and they be listening to the Japanese shit. Like some Dance Dance Revolution soundtrack shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
For sure.
I'm gonna watch Talk Show for Humans on weed. You ever watch it on weed, man? Yeah, man.
You ever suck some dick for marijuana? Huh?
Did you ever see the back of a $20 bill, man?
No, I don't know, yo.
Did you ever see the back of a $20 bill? On weed? Oh, there's some weird shit in there, man. There's a dude sitting in the bushes, man. Does he have a gun? I don't know, man. I don't know. What? Red team go. Red team go. It's just some weird shit, man.
Man, you fucking crazy.
Out of all the sound effects, I didn't add a fart.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised.
Well, I have a whole basically all yesterday with the work was just kind of like getting into the groove of doing the job, figuring out what it takes to get to that point of actually doing the job. Now with the audio clippage, I know what I'm doing now basically, and it'll be much easier. Yeah. But I have a whole list now of things that I've written down over the past year where I knew I had this technology, or I knew I wanted this technology, and I would write little things down. Like right here, I wrote down Princess Bride. So there's like some audio clips from the Princess Bride of Andre the Giant, where he's like, "Oh, I think we're gonna go to the big world," and he's like completely like unintelligible, and I want those clips. And there's one where he says, "Have fun storming a castle." I want that clip too.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll write like random things down. I wrote one time, South Park season 8, episode 13, last line of the show, and like a couple of lines of like where I just wanted one line of a TV show where I was like, I need that audio clip. So yeah, there's a whole list of things that I have to go through, whether I have it on my own computer hard drive or I got to go find it on YouTube. But I have a whole audio clip, a library that I want to build of like little clips. One of my favorite things of Howard Stern show was Howard Stern is just like whatever, but like Fred with the audio clips and the drops makes the show like really pop. And I was like, if I could add that element to what I'm doing, then we got something going. So I want a nice audio library of clips and stuff.
Well, I thought it was a very lovely story, and you tell it so well with such enthusiasm.
Can I get another beer when you get a chance? Whenever you get a chance. Order my pregnant girlfriend around. Get off your lazy ass and get me another fucking beer. I swear to God.
For you. You hardly ask me to do things for you, so I really like it when you
Unbelievable. Unbelievable this day and age how this is the problem. This is the problem with woke culture. This is the problem with woke culture is like now my girlfriend thinks it's okay to just be pregnant and that she doesn't have to fill my beer cup up. And it's Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, I think Nancy Pelosi twice, actually. Hunter Biden's laptop for sure has something to do with it. The Black Little Mermaid, I think really,
Here you go, baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All lives matter.
I identify as a lion.
I identify as a lion. Piece of shit. I would blame AOC, but I was blaming like American citizens. You know what I'm saying? AOC, she's like from Guatemala or something. Like she's illegal. And she's hot.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez?
Oh.
Yeah.
For sure.
She's
very hot.
Hot.
Yeah.
I mean, as
And
far
she's
as
young.
politicians go,
She's young too.
as far as politicians go, she's got to be the hottest, right?
Yeah.
Or second.
Who's the hottest?
The chick who gave the hand job in the theater,
Oh,
right? Like,
yeah.
yeah. I haven't even seen a full picture of her face.
No, did you see? I saw what she was.
I just saw the
wearing.
grainy surveillance video of her giving a hand job in the theater, and I was like, "You're the hottest politician. Come on down!" Like,
I saw what she was wearing to court.
oh, like a short mini dress, right?
Yeah, it
yeah,
was
yeah,
short. It was
yeah.
very
She goes for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
She knows she's hot though.
right, yeah, which is
Yeah.
cool. Like, you want to sit next to her, you know? The show is live, by the way. You're watching the show live, all right? Talk show for humans. We didn't script any of this shit. See how funny this shit? We don't
You're
script
so funny.
off the top, man.
I laugh so
Yeah.
hard with you all the time.
I'm like Eminem in the last scene of 8 Mile, but like a comedian version in like a infinite loop of my life. Just constantly spitting funny shit. Cheer, cheer, cheer. Ha ha, yeah. And people are like, yo, the competition's over. And I'm like, nah, it's never over. I'm gonna erase that tattoo. Memento. We just watched that shit. She figured the movie out in one watch.
Yeah, it was good.
I've seen this movie 3 times. We're talking about Memento now. I just changed
So
topics.
good.
Sorry, guys. Christopher Nolan, Memento. We watched it. I've seen it 3 times, and every time I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure that it's almost like a dream. Like I think I have it. I'm like, okay, I gotta watch it again. Okay, in 5 years. And I'll watch it again later on. And I'm like, oh yeah. I remember this part. I remember to tell myself to remember this part. Like I'm living the fucking movie. I remember this part. Yeah. He and my girlfriend's like, oh, did he? Does he? Blah blah. I'm like, oh yeah. He does. Yeah. I'm talking to her like I know the movie. Like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'll guide you through this process of Memento. It's a really tough movie. It's a really tough movie to wrap your head around. Don't worry. Luckily, I'm here. Yeah, I went to college for this. And then we're getting to the end of the movie. And then as we're getting to the end of the movie, we're getting to the final like 45 minutes. End of the movie. Halfway through, right? We're getting halfway through the movie, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, oh yeah, and she's like, have you seen this before? I thought you said you've seen this before.
I did say that.
Wait, you said you've seen this before. No, I've seen it before. Oh, you didn't? You slept during this? No. It's just I'm trying to throw you off. I'm trying to freak out about a part that doesn't really matter because later on you'll see. And then as we're watching the movie, things are happening in the movie, and I'm like being shocked, and she's predicting it. She's like, "Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Oh yeah. So the final scene should be, and cut. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Right, dead on. Yeah, great film. Great filmmaker. A little predictable, but and yeah, right after she was like, oh, so he did, and she explains it like, spoiler alert. I think it came out in like 1960. She's like, oh, so in the end, he does kill the guy. But then he kills another guy who's kind of innocent and then wraps it up and then goes home to his wife who's still alive. And I was like, yeah, but I'm still trying to process that information because this has been a 15-year-long journey of me trying to crack the code of this movie. Like, one day I'll figure it out.
But see, things like that one and Interstellar, things like that, sometimes I'm able to understand, but it's the most simple things that I have difficulty with.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I need to, so I'll have you explain Interstellar to me because I thought I figured it out this last time we watched it, and then I woke up the next morning and I was like, I have no clue what the fuck is going on in that movie.
Such a good movie.
And
Oh
and
my
like
God.
and all of a sudden, like, he ends up in the bookcase and she's like, oh yeah, of course.
I got chills.
Yeah.
Remember, I got chills when I realized what was happening.
And Matthew McConaughey. Now we're talking about Interstellar. Okay, and then he's in the bookcase. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! It came out fucking 12 years ago. Okay, fucking get with the times. Come on, guys. Dua Lipa, Lele Pons. Okay, we're up on the fresh shit. All right, this is the old and buttness, old and busted, new hotness. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do each other's taxes. All right. And she's like, oh yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm like in the black hole, you know. And she's like, oh yeah, no, he went to the and then yeah, he's in the bookcase. And then see, this is time, love, time, and gravity can move through the other dimensions.
Yes.
And these dimensions are here, and these dimensions are here, and so he's able to speak to his daughter throughout time. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Such a good movie. God.
I'm not even there yet. I'm still on the other planet. I'm still trying to figure the other shit out. I'm still trying to figure out the time thing. I'm like, wait, why? Wait, no, the time. Why are it was? They went here and they were like, no, it's like 75 years every 20 minutes. And I'm like, no, I'm here. And she's already cracking the code. She's like, oh no. And then she's in the future. She's already in the future. She's like, no, I'm out of the bookcase, bro. I'm out of the bookcase. I'm reading the books. I'm in the rotating world. If you haven't seen, okay, first of all, I know I spoke really fast right there. If you're not watching Christopher Nolan movies, you need to be up on this shit. All right, Memento came out like 100 years ago. It's a backwards movie. The first, I guess the first scene. Oh, she has big boobs.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, this is lawyer? Cool.
Yeah.
I would be like, yeah, I want that lawyer. She's never been to trial before. I want her. Yeah. My cousin Vinny. Memento goes it tells the story backwards. So technically the last scene in the movie is the first thing you see is the last scene in the movie. Cut, credits. Yeah. Until like a flash at the end where they kind of resolve that. But the story gets told backwards, overlapping in like 10-minute increments. You'll watch 10 minutes and then they'll go back and they'll pick up a minute into this one and then go another 10 minutes back. And so the whole movie you're watching in kind of flashbacks as they tell how they got to point A. Like I said, it's called Memento. It's been out for a while. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor. What? It's free, right?
I think so.
Free enough? Amazon Prime?
Memento.
I think we watched it on Prime.
I think you're right. No.
Do yourself a favor and watch it. Because at least, like...
Christopher Nolan.
Memento. You didn't say memento.
What did I say? I said memento.
You said momento.
Oh, fucking God.
Like, memento like this. Some people wait. Yeah. Prime.
Prime, Peacock, Tubi.
It's free on, like, it's free everywhere.
Yeah.
So, like...
94% by Rotten Tomatoes, man.
94%?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Hell yeah. Rotten Tomatoes never lies.
Yeah.
I mean, most of his movies are pretty highly rated, except for that one and the one next to it.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, I don't think he actually directed or wrote that. But, like, The Prestige, Dunkirk, Memento, classics.
I remember wanting to see Dunkirk.
I still want to see it. Tenet, I don't know anything about it, and it's off streaming sites now. But Memento, do yourself a favor. I mean,
Oh yeah, Heath Ledger.
everybody watches movies. We are all looking for movies. We're all looking for something. If you haven't seen Memento, do yourself a favor, watch it, because it's a completely different movie than other movies out there.
Yeah.
And it'll challenge you mentally. And I think we all want to be mentally challenged. Nailed it. Nailed it. You didn't even see it coming.
I didn't even see it coming.
I even put the word, yeah.
Oh, you
I'm
are
telling-
so funny.
I'm killing this shit.
You're so funny.
And this one goes out to my friend Brian Joel. This one's called Booty Time.
Booty time, across the USA. Booty time, hey, hey, hey. Booty time, across the USA. It's booty time, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Booty time, booty time. No?
I don't hear what you're doing.
Oh, I'm doing booty time, but it's like,
Is that like an asshole?
Yeah, like-
closing?
booty time, booty time. Let's see, 41 minutes. I can do an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We're at 3:30.
I have to call Logan up for.
Okay. 4 is probably good. What was I talking about anyway? Oh yeah, Christopher Nolan, Memento. Did we see anything else of note other than football?
Well, yeah. What do you think is gonna happen with Belichick? Do you think he's really leaving? We haven't heard from Kraft or Belichick themselves. It's just talk.
I don't know. I think this is one of those things like the Bill Belichick situation is going to be like, we'll find out in like 50 years when people demand to know the truth. They'll be like, you need to release the records of what really happened. Like what really happened behind closed doors. Oh, is she the one you said you don't like?
Yeah.
You don't like her?
No.
Why not?
No.
She's endearing.
No.
You don't
Do
like?
you hear the way she talks?
I can't hear.
Let me rewind
Oh,
it. Let me just let you hear the last few seconds. That's all you need to hear.
All right.
You don't want with one tap. Join Rocket Money today.
Join Rocket Money today.
Oh, you didn't like that?
No, I don't like the way she talks at all.
You know, I've noticed that, not to be sexist here, but like women in particular hone in on little things in commercials that like, because I've lived with several women at this point, and like I never, and not even like television shows specifically, but it's like the repetition of commercials.
Yeah.
Ayla would see someone in a commercial and she would be like, oh. And I'd be like, what? She's like, every time I see this commercial. And it didn't matter what she said afterwards because it was something ridiculous. I'm literally going to say verbatim what a thing was. Ugh. Ugh. Every time I see this commercial. What is what's that, sis? That guy sitting at the end of the pier, like when he looks into the camera, his face is like completely like not symmetrical. And it just bugs me. And that commercial came on multiple times a day. I finally asked Okay, what? After 15 reactions. And then afterwards, it would happen, and I would look over at her, and I would see her cringing, trying to keep it in. And she'd be looking at this guy's face. But it wasn't just that commercial. There was other commercials. And it would just be something that someone says, you know? Oh! I'd be like, what? Every time that commercial comes on. What? You know how the lady's sitting in the bathtub? And she's like, has a bottle of champagne? But like, the floor is a foot away from the bottle of champagne. And there's nowhere else to put the champagne. And there's nowhere to put the glass. So you think it's sexy to have the champagne in the bathtub, but where does she put the glass afterwards? I don't know. But I'm going to get back to... I'm gonna get back to this over here. But you let me know when there's like a real concern in the world.
I feel like she's worse than I am with commercials.
She is, but you still find things where you see commercials or things that you have to see, things that you're hit over the head with. You find like you're like, every time.
Like the Frank's commercial. Frank's.
Well, that's PTSD.
Oh.
They hit you over the head with that. We were watching TV one time, and I felt like it was like some kind of MK Ultra, like government testing, because she noticed it before me. I noticed her reaction to things, and she started freaking out. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. If they play this fucking commercial one more time, I'm gonna fucking go crazy. And I'm like, babe, you've been stressing out. Like, eat something. I don't know. She's like, no, they keep playing the same commercial over and over and over and over. And I'm like, babe, I hate to embarrass you right now, but like, this is your kind of, you know how you know how you told me to tell you when maybe how's your are you taking medication today? No, this is not that. I took my medication. It's not that. Yes, I'm crazy, but this is not one of those moments. They're playing the same commercial over and over and over and over and over, and they're trying to drive me crazy. Yeah. They are trying to drive me crazy. Okay, babe. Sounds a little paranoid to me. Hey, how about you get something? No! I'll prove it to you. And she rewound the commercials. And lo and behold, 6 rounds, the same commercial, followed by the same commercial.
2 different commercials played over and over.
2 different commercials played 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Commercial, repeat. Commercial 1, commercial 2. Back to commercial 1. Back to commercial 2. Back to commercial 1.
Yeah. Back
to commercial 2. And she picked up on it. I am so oblivious of the fucking TV. When I'm like doing shit, the TV is just background noise. And I'm not. So like, who knows? They're pounding me over the head with all kinds of shit that I'm not knowing.
You know what? I think it's the mom in me where I mean, because I don't pay attention to this TV, but if I hear something over and over again, it gets fucking irritating.
You got mad.
I did.
But I immediately thought you were crazy.
I know you did.
I was like,
I saw
yeah.
Your facial expression.
Okay. Okay, Brittany, the commercials repeating over and over. Okay, yeah. I think maybe a couple times, and then to watch it back, and I'm like, oh shit, wow, that would drive me fucking crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that is different from the actual crazy, which is you find little things in commercials that set you off, and you're just like, nope. No. And I'm like, what? That girl in the commercial. Because as soon as the commercial came on today, I knew what it was. I was like, oh, is that the girl you're talking about? You guys seen it on camera. It's live. I was like, oh, is that the girl you're talking about? Because she had a conversation about the girl on the commercial. She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, this guy's hell of annoying. She's like, yeah, not as annoying as the girl in the Rocket Mortgage commercial. She's so annoying. You don't know that commercial? You haven't seen that commercial? No? She's so annoying. She's so annoying. Oh my God. I'll point it out. And then I see it here and I was like, oh, is that the girl you're talking about? Yeah. Listen to this part right here. Listen. See? Join Rocket Mortgage today. Right? Oh my God. Like, cunty.
But you know what? Not a lot of shit irritates me. Not a lot of shit really irritates me, but commercials irritate me.
Some things irritate you.
Really?
Yeah, irrationally. And it's things like that. There's just like certain, like a girl on a commercial can say something and it could be the first like millisecond of the commercial and you can just shut and you'll be like, nope, I did not like that.
Okay.
And you'll just be like, nope. And you a lot of it is like you, because you'll be like, I would never talk to you that way.
Yes.
And in a commercial, like there'll be a woman who, like the woman in the commercial who throws the red flag, the tent, and she's like, no, you left the thing open, and he's like, no, and she's like, no, you fuck, and you hate that woman. You're like, what a bitch. And I'm like,
I told that commercial to my mom. My mom started laughing. She goes, that's so funny. That's what I do to your dad. And I'm like, that's not funny. That is not funny, Mom. I don't know why you think that's funny, but that's not funny. Yeah, that's humorous. I get on his case all the time. No, I would never do that. I don't think that's funny at all. I think that's rude.
You definitely have a good. One of the greatest, I think, things that you do, at least for me, is actually the lack of is, less is more. You don't ever like nag me. You never kind of, even when I'm fucking up, like you don't get on my. Perfect example. Last night, she's pregnant. She's 6 months pregnant. So, I need to step up my game. I even said, like, I'll do that. Yeah, you don't need to take care of me. I don't know if you guys was that earlier?
Oh, I think so.
Okay, yeah, we have a morning show too, so there was a whole lot of talking goes on in the morning, like 6 hours of talk. But there's this whole conversation about she wants to do all this shit for me, and I'm like, no, I'll do shit for you. So last night, we both went to go throw something away, and the trash can opened up, and It's fine. No, it's fine because you're right. I'm right. We both went to go throw something away, and the trash can opens up automatically, and we throw, and we both look into the trash can at the same time, and I immediately know what she's thinking, and so I cut it off right there. I'm like, don't worry, Don't worry. I'm going to take it out tonight before I go to bed. Before I go to bed, I'm going to take it out. And it relieved her. She thanked me. Thank you, baby. And I could tell she was relieved because she was like, I'm tired. I've been cooking. I've been cleaning. I've been walking around here taking care of you all day long. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking this one thing off my fucking plate. You know, because I just sit here at the fucking computer all day and talk. That's all I do all day. If I'm not sitting here talking, I'm sitting here fucking rewriting. I'm naming files. Don't worry, babe. I'm going to take out the trash tonight before I go to sleep. Was I in bed before you, or no? You were in bed before me, but I take a long time in the bathroom. I take a long time getting ready for bed. Yeah. I have to wash my face, and I have a whole routine. And
I did all that a lot earlier than you did.
Yeah, you were ready for bed early.
Yeah.
But I remember going to sleep, and you know, I was worrying about a lot of things. The garbage wasn't one of them. There wasn't one point where I was laying in bed where I was like, oh, and I forgot to take out the garbage. I just completely. It's almost like I told her I was gonna do it just so she just to like give her like a boost of endorphins. Like, don't worry, babe, I'm gonna take that out. That feel good? All right. Well, all right. I'll tell you that again tomorrow. And I went to bed and woke up and like everything, you know. And then we're making. I don't know. This is in the morning.
Yeah, it was right before you were getting ready to sit down in front of the computer.
Right before I was gonna do.
I had already had a cup of coffee, so I had seen the garbage.
Oh, so yeah, you knew.
I knew.
I wake up, I take a shower, I come out here, I'm trying to. I woke up this morning, I turned on the charts, and I went back to bed, and I was tired, and then I woke up at 7:51. I got to be here at 8. Fuck, you know. I had already taken a shower. Yeah. But I just fell back asleep. Yeah. 7:51, 7:52. Fuck.
That's what you said when you woke up.
Fuck?
I heard you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck. Go get ready, you know. Get a cup of coffee. Set up everything. Oh, shit. I don't know if it, you know, I wasn't completely ready, but beverage, coffee, this. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting something. And then, did you throw something away? Or?
No, you threw the coffee pot away, and you said fuck even louder. And I came out of the bedroom. I was like, what's wrong, baby? And you were like, I forgot to take out the trash. And I went and I put on my shoes, and I said, it's okay, I'll do it.
So my pregnant girlfriend, my poor pregnant girlfriend, has to now take out the trash that I promised I was going to take out yesterday because I'm running late to do my fucking podcast. But
in your defense, you helped me double bag it because it was leaking and you cleaned it out.
Yeah,
so I didn't have to do
I'm
that.
so nice that I helped her double bagged it because it was leaking. I'm such a gentleman.
That was nice.
I helped her double bag. Yeah, it was nice because I could have either A, let you double bag it yourself. I could have B, let you walk the dripping garbage through the apartment. I could have C, I don't know, thrown it out the balcony. I don't know what other chivalrous move I could have made. That could have made that any better. And then I'm sitting there like she's Rosie the Riveter at this point. Like, she's sitting there, she's taking the trash out in her fucking slippers, pregnant belly, takes the trash in one hand, the recycling in the other hand. Oh, don't worry, don't clean up. I'll come back. I'll clean up.
I didn't want you to have to clean up.
I'll clean up. And I'm like, and then the roles reverse. Now I'm fucking the housemaid. I'm like, no, babe, no. I got it. The bleach.
That meant so much to me that you cleaned it out, though, because I hate it when it leaks.
I'm spraying bleach and I'm wiping it up with a paper towel. And she's like, "You want me to throw that away too?"
I did. I didn't know if you wanted me to throw it away because I didn't want it to smell like bleach.
And I was like, and I'm like cleaning up, and I'm cleaning up, and and I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm not a man. Like, I'm not a man. You're not a man. You're not a man. You're not a gentleman. Like, what are you doing right now? You're spraying cleaner. You're wiping it up with a paper towel. Yeah. And I put a bag on the trash can. And then I put the trash can back and I threw the paper towel away.
I was so grateful that you did that.
But then I'm like, you know, I get my coffee, and then I go over there and I sit down and I'm ready to like live stream and like she's still like, you know, she's still taking the garbage out. You know, she's got to walk all the way down this hallway, you know, and I'm trying to like justify it in my mind. I'm like, no, it's kind of like equal. Like we kind of like she physically is carrying more weight for a longer period of time, but I did kind of like, I'm justifying. I'm like, but I did like a menial, because like, she can't really reach all the way down to the. No, she can't reach all the way down to the bottom of the trash can.
That
like,
meant so hard, baby.
That's like it.
So much.
Yeah, because you have a belly.
Yeah, that meant so much to me.
So it's easier for you to. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Oh my God. I'm sitting here and then I sit down at my desk and then I'm like ready to like start and I'm like, I need to like stand up. I stand up and like, at least when she comes in, I need to like look like I'm moving around and shit. Like, oh yeah. And you left all this shit fucked up too. And then I went to go throw shit away a little bit earlier before this show. Second show of the day. And then I realized I didn't even do my job right because I didn't even put a bag on the recycling.
No, I did.
Yeah, that was my job. I had the easiest job, and I didn't even I fucked that up.
No, it's the person who takes out the trash is supposed to put the bags in. That's what we said when I first moved in.
Yeah, I mean, so like that's the rule is like don't just pull the trash out, replace the bag.
Yeah.
But if there's another person in the house witnessing you do the act, they need to replace the bag. It's an unwritten rule. If you take the garbage out and there's a partner or another person or a roommate or a spouse or whatever, and they witness you take the trash out, you do not have to replace the bags. You don't even have to look twice at it. You just rip the bags out and walk away, knowing that they are going to do that. And then it's on them. And if you come back and there's no bags, you'd be like, hey, you see how there's no bags right there on the trash bag? Why didn't you put the bags on there? And be like, oh, this is your job. You took out the trash. That's your chore. It'd be like, I fucking beat your ass right now. You talking shit. You saw it. You didn't. Oh, are you serious? Okay. So it was. So, okay. I'm going to bring the trash back in. Like, nah, like nobody would ever do that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would even do that. And if they did, they like that's like, yeah, you're ready to fight. It's fighting. It's fighting times. Let's go.
No.
Yeah. No. So, anyways, you're.
The point is, I don't nag you.
No, I was saying like you. Like for sure, you aren't a nagger.
I used to be, but like.
Did you identify as a nagger, or were you?
Okay, all joking aside, I used to find every little thing wrong when I was in relationships before, and pick a fight over it.
Yeah, what changed?
I've realized what true love is. Like, honest to God, you say that shit gets irritating or, things are disgusting. Nothing you do has ever irritated me or grossed me out.
Well, give it time, babe. I mean...
We're literally spending 24-7 together.
Well, like, think about this. We have a kid, so we have to spend at least, I don't know, what's the youngest... She could get emancipated at like 15 and a half. So, like, we need to spend at least the next 16 years together. Okay? For sure.
Maybe...
But we've only been together for 2 years.
Maybe it's because...
That's a fraction of time. Like,
yeah.
Give it 2 more years, and you'll really be able to see, like, oh yeah, that 2 years was a microcosm.
I don't think I will because
She's getting all sensitive now. She's getting all sensitive. This is a comedy show.
But really, like,
what?
The way
You doing a haiku?
The way that I know how to show my love now is through acts of service, I think.
Well, that's my love language.
You told me you weren't going to repeat it to me.
Oh, I thought you knew.
I told you I forgot, and you said I'm not telling you what it is.
The number one thing was like,
I thought it was physical touch.
No, that was the second.
Oh.
The number one thing was something about like helping out, acts of service. Yeah. Yours was like hearing affirmation. Yeah. So, knowing that information, my love language is very sparse. I'm like, I gotta keep this shit. Sometimes she'll do shit and I'm like, oh my God, babe, that was... And she'll be like, what? And I'll be like, oh, no, I was thinking of something else. And she's like, ah! And I'm like, oh, yeah, I almost slipped on that one. I almost told her how important she was to me. Woo! Lest she ever get the power in this relationship. Okay.
Well, do you remember the other day when I felt good about myself and I said something? I said, what did I say? I said something like, I said something and I said, don't you agree? I was praising myself about something. I said, don't you agree? And you were like, no, you don't, you need to be knocked down a few pegs. And I started laughing so fucking hard. It was so funny because I'm not used, like, you don't really compliment me that much. You show me you love me in different ways. And so when you said that, it just fucking floored me. Like, I thought it was so funny. Like, that's how you show me you love me.
Okay, so as a stock market trader, I make money on the way up.
Yeah.
I could also make money on the way down.
Yeah.
I could make you happy by lifting you up.
Yeah.
I could also make you happy by breaking you down.
Yeah.
I can say little things to her that are so inventive and clever
Yeah.
that it shows only a man who is in love with you, who knows not only everything that you love in life, but I know everything you hate.
Yeah.
And I could be that for 1 second
Yeah.
and show you that I'm paying attention to your every need. I'm paying attention to your every need so much that not only do I know what you want and need in life, but I know what not to do. And I know what you hate and what you don't want to see. And every now and then I'll give you a glimpse of that for shits and giggles. And you can see it and you're like, that's hilarious.
It is, and you know what? I think it
Because
helps.
I think a lot of it is like, when I say funny ass shit like that, like the demeaning things, but not demeaning in
You're not
what
real about it.
I'm not real about it. And it's almost like the funny thing is like, imagine, because I say shit that other men would say.
Yeah.
Imagine if I was like that all the time.
Oh, fuck.
You know, like imagine being in a relationship with that person. Not only you as the woman, but me as the man. Like imagine. There's people out there who are in the... I've been in bad relationships where like you look back and you're like, what the fuck? Why did I go through that? You know? A woman once in a relationship told me how many fries I could eat at once.
Oh.
I dug in to my McDonald's fries like got a finger full, you know, and grabbed like 3 or 4 fries and put them in my mouth and ate them. And she was like, no, not around me. 1 fry at a time, please.
What a bitch.
Yes.
What a bitch.
And you know,
French fries are meant to shovel into your mouth.
shovel.
Shovel.
That's why they put them in a shovel. You shovel them. They shovel them into the container, and then you shovel them into your mouth.
Yeah, unless you're eating them with chicken nuggets, then you gotta mix them all together and then
Shake them up in the bag with some
for
salt.
sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's my girl right here.
That's my man.
My girl. Let me break this down real quick. Let me find. Let me do a little. I gotta do this. All right, 1, 2. I got some super chat action right here from my man Brian Joel. Booty time across the USA. Booty time, hey, hey, yeah. Booty time across the USA. Booty time, hey, hey, hey. Brian Joel, thank you so much for that super chat! Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about! This man's been on the mic all day. He's been with me. You've been with me. Thick and thin. Thick and thin, baby. I'm thick, you're thin. We're making it happen, baby. Me and my man Brian Joel, super chat buddies for life. Thank you, my man. Thank you, my man. Woo. Thank you so much for that. Soup. Oh, super chat! I appreciate it. Brian Joel knows. Brian Joel knows. He's been with me since 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, shit. He's been actually on 6:30 a.m. when I first turned on the stream. But he's been here chatting with me since I've been on the mic at 8 a.m. in the morning, folks. 8 a.m. in the morning. It's 4 o'clock right now. It's 4:01 p.m. I do a show in the morning. It's called The Morning Run, where we look at the stock market, We trade the stock market. I Nostradamus the stock market for you. I tell you which way stocks are going to go. Hit me up. You hit me up. You tell me, wait, which way the stock going to go? I'll tell you which way the stock's going to go. What are you going to do with the information, man? Don't blame me. Don't blame me when I'm like, yeah, that stock's going to go to the bottom. It ain't going to the bottom. It ain't going to the bottom. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. Westradamus, Stocktadamus, you don't know shit, bro. You ain't shit, son. And then the stock goes to zero. You're going to be like, man, fuck you. Fuck the stock market, man. I'll be like, bro, I told you. I told you, man. I told you. You like Amazon? You like Amazon? Everything you got in your house from Amazon? How many shares of Amazon you got? None. Oh, well, what the fuck you doing, man? What stock you invested in? Oh, it's called Anchor Investment, man. They basically like buy up plots of land on like digitally, and then they sell it back to people through Bitcoin, man. It's sick, son. The stock is only 9 cents a share. Oh, bro, you don't want to invest in that company, man. No, how much you put into that company? Oh, yo, I got like my 401k in this shit, son, man. If it goes to $1, I'm going to be buying an island. Man, don't buy an island, man. Buy a share of Apple. Buy a share of Amazon. Buy a share of Google. You love Google, right? Everything, Google. This is what I understand about people in the stock market. They don't want to invest in the stock market. Or they say they're going to lose money in the stock market, but it's like, look around you. There's plenty of things you want to invest in. Amazon, Apple, Google. You use all these products every single day. And then you start expanding your mind. You start expanding your knowledge into other things. You're like, I heard this thing on the news about weight loss drugs, Ozempic. Oh, who makes Ozempic? Manjaro, who makes that? Oh, shit. Getting this company. Oh, getting this company. Then you start speculating. Then you start realizing what a portfolio is. Oh, long-term growth here, medium growth here, speculative stocks here. I might even play options, I'll retire, play options. You start making your money work for you instead of what we were doing before, what was ridiculous. When I think of the fact that I was working for 30 years, I was on the job market for 25, 30 years without truly investing my money. All my money was going into a checking account with a 0.5% APY per year. It wasn't getting anything. The money wasn't growing. As a matter of fact, most of the accounts I had in my life, like bank accounts, charged me money. Except my first bank account, which was an actual free checking account. The one I signed up for when I was like 17 or 18 years old was the actual last and first free checking account that I ever had. Every other account I had after that charged me money unless you had a certain amount of money in there. Now, what did they give you in return in terms of like growth? Shit. They'll pipe you all day with some shit like, oh, it's 0.5, 0.1, point. It's point shit. It's point nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? So you have to learn to invest your own money. You have to learn to invest your own money. You have to learn to invest your own money. And that's what we do in the mornings here on the Morning Run, man. I'm up. I wake up. Well, she wakes me up. She wakes me up every morning, 6:10. I get out of bed begrudgingly, look at my phone, check the stock market, set up the stock charts, and then I go drop a deuce, pretty much. I throw some mud, go trade on my phone for a little bit, but 8 o'clock a.m. every morning Pacific time, I am here doing the morning run. We look at the stock market, we check out investing, and we talk about options, mostly trading the SPY. And I show you how I trade options on the SPY and how I make my nut, so to speak. My daily nut. I have a little nut, that I got to put aside. I got to make that nut every day. And I do that on the SPY, SPY, which is the Fortune 500. which is, you've heard the Fortune 500 before. It's the 500 best companies in America. That's what it is. That's all it is. Don't overthink it. Bet on that shit. That's what we do. We do that every morning. But my man Brian Joel, thank you for the super chat. We've been doing this since 8 o'clock in the morning, and I know a lot of you have been rocking it with me all day long. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Dr. GTI. New foe. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. That's Britt in the back.
Oh, I'm in it. Hi.
Say hi.
Hey, guys.
Let me catch up with the chat while I hit my vape pen. All right, what do we got here? It's official. Vote to start the impeachment inquiry. Who, Joe Biden? Are they going to try to impeach Biden at this point? Yeah, he's terrible. He's such a bad person. Impeach him. You know, the thing about Joe Biden that I think is really, really impeachable is like all the crimes and the fraud and all the court cases he has against him and shit like that. Like,
the 92 counts.
You think that would disqualify him from being president right now? You know? What is it? 92 counts?
Yeah, I think it's a 91 or 92.
Joe Biden, right?
Oh, no, Biden only has a few.
Oh. Who has 92?
Trump.
Donald Trump? Oh, that seems weird. Because, like, all the news stations I watch have been saying that he's breaking up a pedophile ring at some pizza parlor. Let's see. I recognize that otter on the cover pic. Yes, Cassie. That is our own Pazuki. You know, day in, day out, I'm like looking for new ways to do a thumbnail, and we got our Christmas tree up, by the way. And you know, I love the fucking otters, man. I love those otter pics you guys are doing. They're amazing.
She does so many. Did you see the cute one she posted on Instagram, where it's in front of a Christmas tree or doing Christmas presents? I don't remember. I just saw it and thought, oh my god, this is so cute.
Oh, they're cute.
They are adorable.
The one with the feet and he's eating. Oh my god.
Yeah, show me that one.
Oh, and then there's like 4 of them where they're making cookies. Raven says, gotta go, puzzle time. I had the same commercial play 6 times in a row once watching live TV. Okay. It was a medication commercial on repeat. A medication commercial? Oh, technical difficulties. All right. Well, we saw, I don't know what was happening the other night, but they literally played these same 2 commercials 3 times in a row. And I could see how, if you're paying attention, I was zoned out on something else. But if you're like in the room, like locked, it's like a torture device,
yeah.
like a.
It was the pharmaceutical and the Franks.
Yeah, the Frank's Red Hot.
The Franks, Red Hot, and yeah, pharmaceutical.
Gas coming down, economy ripping. Look for the border to get hammered every day by Fox. The border! We need a wall. You know what? That's actually a good idea. A wall across the border. All the way across the fucking border.
Oh my god. Like the Berlin Wall?
Yeah, but not in Berlin. Do they need a wall too?
No, not anymore.
We need a wall like across the top of the United States for Canada and then coming down the Rockies.
Canadians don't want to come to America.
No, but we'll come down the Rockies. and we'll make the wall down the Rockies and down California.
Okay.
And we'll basically just like include California, Oregon, and Washington in Canada. And it'll be like the Florida of Canada.
There you go.
And we'll be like the fucking rejects and shit, but
And we won't lock our doors.
we won't lock our doors.
No. Eh?
And yeah, and we won't have to ever worry about healthcare.
No.
Worry about healthcare. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Other than that, I think, what am I at, 125? I can wrap it up, right? That's a fair show. That's as long as, movies that we watch.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Do you think you're easy to buy gifts for?
No more questions! Yeah. Am I easy to buy gifts for?
Like, do you think it's easy for other people to buy gifts for you?
I don't see why not.
Do you think you make it known, pretty well known as to what you want? Or do you think that you just go on eBay and find things and favorite them for yourself and don't share them with people?
Okay. So, from an outsider's perspective, right? Not me. Like, if I didn't know me personally, and I was like the writers, you know, like you guys don't live with me on a day-to-day basis, so you don't know what my hopes and dreams and aspirations and you know that little thing that kind of that little thing that fucking tickles your butthole inside, you know, that really gets you fucking screwed up. No. Okay. But I feel, and this is the way I feel about everyone else in life. Don't tell me what you want unless you specifically want, like are literally like, hey, buy this for me. Like, I can't afford it myself, and I've been waiting all year for someone to buy this for me. Hey, buy this for me. But if you know me, if you're close to me, or if I know you, you're close to me, I think I know you enough to get you something that, if I'm buying you a gift, it's because I know you enough to buy you a gift. And if I don't know you like that, I'm not going to buy you a gift. So people are always like, but we don't know what to get you. I am part of an NFL gang called the 49ers. They just happen to be one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. You could literally get me a 49ers Dick Chastity, and I would be like, oh my God! Is that a Dick Chastity? Is that a 49ers Dick Chastity? And I know that there's probably some people who are like, what's the Dick Chastity? And I know my dad watches the show, so my dad's going to be like, what the fuck is a Dick Chastity? And then I know other people probably do know what a Dick Chastity is, but they're like, why are you bringing that shit up? And the people who don't know Googled it, and now they're like, why are you bringing that shit up? And I'm just saying, I'm pulling the most random thing. And they're like, you could have pulled anything. You could have been like, a 49ers hummingbird feeder, you know? And I've been like, they got that? You could get me a 49ers anything. I said this joke a million times. I say this joke on the show. I said, when you work in an office building, everybody knows a woman in the office building who has a thing. Like, oh, yeah, that's Barbara. Yeah, she fucking loves cows. She loves cows. And she comes to work. She's like, did you see my socks? Did you see my socks? They're cow socks! And you're like, yeah, I know. Because you're cow everything. You got cow seat covers. You got little cows. All. But no one else in the office gets a gift from anyone else, but she gets a gift. Because if you go to fucking Philadelphia and you see a cow and it says, I'm a Philadelphia cow, you're going to be like, oh, you know what? Hey, look at this cow right here. Yo, Barbara would love that cow. And you get her the cow. And you come back home and your kids are like, oh, you came back from Philadelphia. What'd you get me? And you're like, oh, shit, nothing. I don't know what you like. I have no clue what you're into. I don't know. You're into like kung fu and soccer one day. But Barbara loves cows. And I always said, I want to be this person. Keep me away from the caramels. And so I said, I love caramel. I love caramel. Mm-hmm. Love caramels, caramel, chocolate caramel. I love that. I also love another thing. An animal.
Yeah, otters.
Well, red pandas.
Red pandas and otters.
Otters.
Yeah.
Cats.
Yeah.
Iguanas that take bong hits. Like, I don't. So the thing about everybody is like always like, we don't know what to get you. I'm like, get me anything that has to do with the things that I like, and I tell you very specifically. Like, I'm not like. It's not like I'm into some like weird extreme sports where you're like, I don't know, I think he needs bindings for his paraglider. You could look at, I'm the lady in the office. I'm Barbara, who loves cows. I'm Westside, who loves kitties. I love cats. You know this. And not just cats, but I love all kinds of animals. Yeah. Kawakas, capybaras.
Oh,
so
I
like,
forgot you do love capybaras.
I love them. So like anybody, so like people are always like, I don't know what to get you. I don't know what to get you. I don't know what to get you. I'm like, I'm very easy to shop for. I love the 49ers. I love marijuana. Michael Jackson, kitty cats, kawakas, beer. I and so it's like, I think a lot of times people are like, they want to get the other person or another person a gift that is going to be the one that they use all the time. Like, I want them every time they open that box up, they're going to think of me. Every time they use that pen. Every time they put that necklace on. And it's like, that's not always how things work, like those things that we in life, the thing that I'm going to use every single day, I probably already bought it. I probably already researched it and bought the one that I want. You're probably buying the one that you dream that I want, in your fantasy. But really, like, you look at my little collection of bullshit right there. Right. Like, a lot of that shit is like, there's a little Batman toy there from like 1989 that someone bought me one time that we went on it was for my birthday, and she was just someone who we kind of like knew and like a friend of the family who got me that. There was like that Darth Maul back there is from a watch that you can get from Burger King. After
things mean more to you.
Well, the big things mean a lot too, because like I cherish my big things too.
Yeah.
But in a different way,
Yeah.
But like, I don't expect someone to get me a Michael Kors I don't expect anybody to get me a Michael Kors crossbody backpack that comes basically around here, and I think it's like probably like that big in like black and gray. And it's the one with the one zip here with the front flap button and the big zipper here, but it's definitely one strap. The harder leather black Michael Kors black and gray. But like I don't expect anybody to get me that, you know? I don't expect anybody to get me those things because like they don't know, you know? They don't know. I don't tell people this shit. So that's when I'm like, oh, get me a shirt with a cat on it, you know? What, like my writers know. I talk about movies all the time, you know. People know like, oh, he always talks about that movie, you know. So it's like I'd rather have the thing where somebody was like all yesterday I wore a Cardano shirt. Dr. GTI bought me that shirt, you know. I wore that shirt all day long. I love that shirt.
Day long.
Yeah.
You do love that.
And Cardano just happens to be kicking ass right now. You know, people sometimes are like, oh man, I don't know if you would like this, dude, but like, I know you like this movie and I saw the t-shirt, and I'm like, dude, I fucking love it. I love it because it's the thing I would never buy for myself. You put thought into it. You thought about me. You were like, you were somewhere and you were like, this person likes this thing. I just gotta like spend money on that. Like I can't take a picture of this. I can't tell them about this. I just have to buy it for them because they're gonna be like, why don't you just get it for me? You know, like that means so much more to me. And it's gonna be like a t-shirt that I wear and I wear and I cherish and I fold and I wash and I keep and I fucking 15 years later I'm gonna fucking have a dilemma about it, you know, and I'll be like, nah, man, fucking Dr. GTI gave me this shit. I'm gonna fold it up and put it in a box, and then 35 years I'll find it again and I'll be like, oh, fucking Dr. GTI, fucking bro, you gave me this shit, remember this shit? And it's like I won't give it up, and it's like it's more. And people always want to like do the thing where it's like, what's that thing you need? Okay, we'll band together and get you. And it's like, nah, man, like it's not the same if you like bought me a sound bar. You know, if my family gathered together and bought me a sound bar, it's not the same as if they like were just like, I don't know, man, I was at the beach and I saw this fucking weird figurine and I thought you might like it. And I'd be like, dude, it's an iguana taking a bong hit. Bro, I got a thing on my channel where it's an iguana taking a bong hit. How did you know? They were like, I don't know. I just felt like it was something you... And the world works that way. Or you can get the person that you know something from their fucking watch list. And it's basically like, hey, buy me this. And I don't know, like, I'm more of the old school. One of my greatest Christmases ever. With my dad, he watches the show, he might remember this. It was, I didn't see any of the shit coming. Everything I got that Christmas, I didn't ask for any of that shit. None of it. None of it. To this day, one of the greatest Christmas gifts I ever got, and I remember it like the back of my hand, like it was yesterday. I remember everything like it was yesterday, but this is one of those moments where I remember it like yesterday. My dad got me a candy cane. It was a candy cane like this big, right?
Okay.
About as big as my body. Thick, girthy candy cane.
Was it filled?
Filled with little jars of jam.
Wow.
It was from Knott's Berry Farm or something.
Wow.
Smuckers. And it had like 20 little tiny jars of jam in it, and it was a big candy cane. I know I'm being phallic and being gross about it, but it literally was like this big.
Like the ones that come with candy in them now.
Kind of like the ones with the Reese's.
Yeah.
So imagine that is girthier, you know?
Okay.
The BBC version.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But I get you.
Anyways, I was probably 12 years old, or maybe this was my 13-year-old birthday. I didn't ask for it. I asked for other shit, and I got other shit too. But the shit that I got off list was the coolest shit. When I was 13, this is probably going to be 1980. Oh, wait, no. It must have been 12. Because it was not 90 yet. So, yeah, somewhere like 89 or 88. My parents just divorced, but it was at the end. It was kind of the tail end of Transformers. And my dad got me a little, like a pack of GoBots. And they were like the B version of Transformers.
Okay.
But Transformers were already kind of like passe at that point. And it was it was cool because you got more. I got more figures. Like, instead of getting one Transformer, I got like 10 Transformers. Mm-hmm. And they were smaller, and it was like a set of them, and it was like kind of like if you just like send a random Pokemon card box to your son. He's like, I don't even know where this came from, but like, sick.
Yeah.
It was like one of those, like, I didn't ask for it. My dad must have just been strolling through the aisles, and this is the part that sticks with you. Is like, it wasn't the hot toy, it wasn't something I asked for. He was strolling through the aisles and was like, fuck yeah. That looks sick.
Yeah.
He didn't ask for this shit, but this looks sick.
That's honestly, I prefer doing gifts like that.
Yes.
I prefer having found something and thinking that the person will enjoy it.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's what that Christmas, I not only got that box of little robots, but I got the jams. And I didn't ask for them, but I got some G.I. Joe shit that I asked for that year. But the shit that stood out the most was the shit I didn't ask for. The jams, that provided months of pleasure. Because you could just like, okay, one day I'm going to make a peanut butter and
Apricot.
Fucking apricot, yeah. Apricot, fucking guava, whatever the fuck. Like, there was like a mint one, there was like an apple one. It was like crazy. Every day it was a different fucking jam. And it went on and on and on. And so it's like, that's what Christmas means to me, my love. What Christmas means to me. Oh, yeah. Candles burning low. Lots of mistletoe. Lots of snow and ice. Right outside my door. All these things and more.
That's what Christmas means to me, my love.
That's what Christmas means to me, my Lord. Yeah, buddy. You didn't see that shit coming. He broke into song, motherfucker. And now all the children run out. He cussed. But he cussed. Why do you cuss, though? You have such a good show. Would you talk about weed and pussy and cussing and shit, man? Dick. Sorry, Dad. All right. You guys, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. And thank you guys. Thank you everybody who watches these videos back later on. I am your host, Westside. This is Talk Show for Humans. Tune in every day, every single morning. We got the stock market live with charts and and crypto and randomness for you. And I am live every single morning at 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. And then we have this little talk show for humans. So thank you for hanging out with me and Britt both. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thanks for hanging out with us. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. 88, Cardano up 17%. Hell yeah. Brian Joel, the Florida of Canada. Yes, we are the Florida of Canada. Thank you. I got to remember that one. I got to write that one. Say a lot of words all day. You know, I got to write some of this shit down. All right, guys. Dr. GTI, Brian Joel, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Cassie, thank you so much. Bam Britt. New foe. Old Raven Farm stopping by, and Nufo Streamlabs. Thank you, Streamlabs. Everything you do, we love you. And you guys have a good one. 1992 Santa bought me my dog Blase or Blaze. Best Christmas ever, 1999. The best one. I got my horse Angel. Oh, one day I'll have a horse. One day. That's when I moved to the reservation. There's no Portland horses. No.
Res.
Even though I could really see myself riding a horse up and down this fucking riverbank like a fucking badass Native American. I gotta lose some weight first.
No, you don't.
Yeah. If I'm gonna ride a horse, I gotta do it without a shirt.
I get to see you without a shirt on in public?
Yeah, sure. If I lose this.
Can we go in the pool and you take your shirt off now?
Right now? I gotta go get my hair cut.
Oh.
And plus, my back is not waxed. I gotta wax my back. And I gotta lose some weight. I'm always like, I gotta lose weight. You know, I'm getting chubby. And then I'm like, oh, what's for dinner tonight? She's like, sausage, bacon, cheese.
Protein.
Sausage, bacon, cheese. I'm gonna grill some sausage. I'm gonna air fry some bacon. I'm gonna put some melted cheese. I'm like, yeah, but like, what else? What do you mean, what else? No, like, are we having like a burrito or a?
That was
like
gonna
a
be
pasta?
your breakfast this morning. Was
She's
a
like,
hot
no, it's
dog.
just. No, I cooked the sausage. And I mix in the bacon. And then I put cheese in it.
Yeah, for sure.
And you eat it.
Yeah.
It's like a casserole.
Yeah.
Nah, but like casserole. Babe, it's like usually like a rice or a potato or a pasta or something. Oh, no, I can't really have that right now.
No.
Just a meat and cheese casserole.
Yeah,
It's a meat and
yeah,
cheese. Yeah, it's like
yeah.
hamburger helper.
Yeah, for sure.
Without the helper.
Without the helper.
Yeah, we don't need no help.
No.
We don't need no help.
We just get the hamburger.
Yeah, all right. You guys have a good one. Anything you want to say?
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. She's so cute. Oh, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for watching, everybody. All right. Thank you for watching. All right, I'll show you guys a tree real quick. Thank you for watching, everybody. You guys have a good one, and we will see you next week. Look, Michael Jackson at the top of the tree right there. I put him in the Thriller outfit. It's not a Barbie. Why would you even say it's a Barbie?
You were like, no, he can't go on the tree yet. And I was like, why? And he
I have to
looked
change
at me-
his outfit.
That's exactly what you said, but you looked at me with such disgust, like you could not believe that I was questioning as to why he couldn't.
Because
go on the tree yet.
I was like, what? First of all, like, do you not care? Like, you really, you want to send him out there in the Billie Jean outfit? We did Billie Jean last year. Last year was the formal, like a more of a formal year, so he had to dress formal with the frilly, with the Billie Jean. But this is a different year. This is 49ers year. So we're gonna put Michael Jackson. We're gonna put Michael Jackson in the Thriller outfit.
How many outfits does he own?
Well, how many outfits do you think Michael Jackson owns?
Well, how many outfits do you own for him?
How many outfits do you think Michael Jackson
You
owns?
should own hundreds.
Well, babe, there's Thriller, Billie Jean, and Beat It. That's it. The Beat It jacket with the zippers.
Okay.
The tuxedo for Billie Jean.
Okay.
And the fucking Thriller jacket. Oh, all right. She's got to take off.
How was your day? Yeah, what are you doing?
On a personal note, I don't know. I got nothing. On a personal note, I'm in 2 of 3 fantasy football playoffs. Obviously, the Ryder Bowl, that shit got away from me. But good luck to the guys who were in it. But the other leagues, I'm going to take, obviously. Tomorrow we have Thursday Night Football tomorrow, so maybe we'll do a talk show for humans. I didn't talk about any. I wrote all these jokes out. Okay, I just want to tell you guys before I go. I wrote all these jokes out that I was going to do on the talk show for humans. I didn't talk about none of those jokes. All right. I just realized something real quick, guys. I'm the hardest working man in showbiz. For real. Hey, for real? I get on the mic at 8 o'clock. I get off at 1 o'clock. The whole show is freestyle. We talk all day long. We predicted everything. Every movement that the spy did today, we predicted. And when I say we, I say the royal we, which means I predicted every single. I was like, yo, it's going to come down to 24 cents. This is going to go up there. We did that. We made money. I made money. We made money, hopefully. I wrote jokes for this show today, and I swear to God, this whole show was just freestyle. Like, she's funny. She's funny, man. She makes me laugh, man. And she brings the best out of me. And so, definitely, we got some. I got lucky, man. I wrote a whole show out. I'm going to use that show tomorrow. So, we'll do another show tomorrow. And I'm going to go get my haircut right now. I love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hey, remember this always. Oh, wait, hold on. Where's my thing? All right.
Hey, I don't have all the answers. In life, to be honest, I've failed as much as I've succeeded. But I love my wife. I love my life. And I wish you my kind of success.
All right, guys. It's obviously dark, but when you can, go outside, get that good sunshine on your skin, get that good air in your lungs. Call somebody you haven't called in a while because it feels so good for you and them. It's Christmas time. Spread that love. And don't forget, let's keep this positivity rolling day and night, 24/7. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m., man. Damn, 6:30 a.m. Hey, tell me, I'm the hardest working man in showbiz. Good God, good Lord. Harder working than James Brown. One time. Good Lord. Good God. Get down. I'll see you back here 6:30 to 1 tomorrow. Morning run. This has been Talk Show for Humans. And thank you, everybody. And thank you, Brittany, for laughing. Right? For laughing. She got the best laugh. All right, guys. It's been fun.